What up, Sag? How are you? I just seen this Two of Swords with the arrow pointed right at me right when I said Sag, which reminded me of the arrow in Libra's reading. I came from Cancer reading. You all recorded on the same day. Probably a connection. So feel free to check that out. We were coming from some heavy energy. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. The Nine of Cups, it was so funny because we ended their reading at Nine of Cups. It's almost like a continuation. Cancer, Libra, and the story and the saga continues here with Sagittarius. The Page of Cups is in reverse. It's as if, whoo, there's no noise coming out. We're trying to blow. We're trying to say. We're trying to explain. Perhaps we're trying to apologize or to offer love or to take back your love. We're trying to get back in the shade, and it's as if we're blowing, but there's nothing coming out. The Temperance is here. So perhaps this is what is needed. We have to take from the dark and the light. And if you see, both of these cards are the same. We have the dark and the light. Same thing here. We have the light and the dark. It's almost like this reflection. How we started off. This whole thing has to do with the wild reflections of the real and the unreal. And the Ten of Cups at the bottom. We are on this road. We're on this road to complete happiness. We are finally ending these cycles, and it's bringing us complete happiness with the Page of Wands. This is really go-getter energy. You know, this Page of Wands has a plan. He knows where he's going. He knows how to get there. He knows what he's doing to get there. And it's as if he's getting there, you know, quickly. He's very future focused. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's as if our wishes had failed, or what we wished hadn't happened had happened. So it's as if we had to come up with a new plan or a new action. With the Seven of Pentacles, this had to happen sporadically, like almost like that tower. Perhaps we're dumping what it's like. Okay, well, we went out and got all these in the wheelbarrow. Now we're gonna dump them out. You know, now we're dumping them out. Perhaps this is like the Page of Wands is looking like, how do I want to act? Okay, well, what do I have that goes against me acting the way I want to act? For instance, he's determined to chop down these trees. You know, he's building this fire. The Page of Wands. He has this axe, you know. He chops down these trees. I forget what I was talking about. I'm so sorry. I totally lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. But we're starting this new plan. The Page of Wands. He's looking for kindling. This new plan. It's like we're acting. Okay. So it's like, okay, so say we have all of these junk foods in our house, and we're trying to eat healthy. So we're trying to eat healthy. We're trying to do the new thing, the new action by eating healthy. You know, taking the right step forward with the Page of Wands, this new action. So what we have to do is dump out anything in our house or anything around us that isn't healthy. It's as if we're taking stuff away, you know, to facilitate this new thing. We're getting rid of the old things to quicken the start. It's as if it's like, hiya, we're doing this sporadically and fast and in a hurry, it seems, with the Chariot coming forward. And this Temperance here, like, this Temperance is the exact opposite energy. It's like, you know, it's like, hiya, get, go, fire energy, really, you know. And this is like Temperance. We're going to calm and soothe it out. And here again, Same thing. The black and the white, the light and the day, the night and the dark. Look, same thing, the black and the white. So perhaps something about this choice of this opposites, the day and the night, black and white, this straight opposite. Here we're coming into this new and gaining, here we're leaving. Something about this, but the strength is coming out with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, it's as if, this came up in the last one. We have our heart or his heart or their heart in our hands. And the Seven of Cups is like, okay, well, shit's getting real. Like, it's no longer in a fog. It's getting real with the Five of Cups. This is, parts of us are dead now because of this sporadic thing that came and, took our heart. There's parts of us that are drunk, and they're the only parts that are up. All the other parts that are dead are not drunk. So perhaps they're too drunk. But these are phases. It's as if this is all, but it's all the same phase of the moon. So perhaps there's different parts of the same phase that needs to be awakened inside with the Five of Cups. This is something very traumatic, something very sad and heavy. The Seven of Pentacles, again, something came out of nowhere, and it creates a disconnection from the brain to the heart. The heart is out of our body. It's disconnected. Perhaps this is why the Knight and the Page of Swords came out together in reverse. That phone with the Artiste. It's as if this is this unclarity, uncertainty, these arguments, these lies, this deception. We're being alienated. And here again, with the black and white, the black and white. These opposites. And these wheels are turning. I see the Seven of Pentacles. Both of these Seven of Pentacles are in reverse. We really need to stop doing the things that don't align with what we want or our actions somehow, like this. Perhaps that's why the Knight and the Swords are in reverse. It's like, okay, well, the plan and acting on the plan is all facade, or it's all not for the right reason. It's as if the wheels are spinning backwards. Oh, wow, and look. Here's this blender. I see this. Our heart is in a blender, and this is like, the lid comes off, and it, goes everywhere. Perhaps this is what this is. We're really... perhaps somebody blew this lie into us, and now it's like we have this in our head. We have this thought in our head. So because we thought this in our head, it's like, okay, well, now we can't put all of our eggs in one basket, or perhaps the eggs are now hatching, and now because what we heard or what was blown into us that's now hatching. Perhaps this is what needs to be released or what needs to be done. Perhaps we do have to blend this heart in a blender, put it in a box and send it away. Something like that. The used hybrid. And the alien. Perhaps we do feel alienated. Or perhaps we do need to be like this alone, with all these 777. This is very deep introspection. All about the self. The same with the 9. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So we have this real, 9 energy. Oh no, the last reading had the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you have 4 sevens. You have the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, both the 7 of Pentacles. 777. Still, and the Cancer's moon was 777. It's connected if you resonate with that. Give it a minute and check that out. Alright, I hope this was helpful. The Chariot is this victory. We come out of this alive as long as we keep the black and the white in check. It's as if we stay on the track. And, this something that sparks our heart, the strength, this confidence, this You know, we're controlling the beast inside. We're controlling the shadow and the light, the black and the white. You know. Wow. Beautiful. Sag. Love you. Thank you.